Hey guys, Button here 25 for playing Flight Sims again. Today, we are going to be taking this hard Aerospace ES-30 from here at Belfast International down to Cork. This thing is interesting because it's a hybrid. And by that, I mean it's got two, the outer engines are turbo, perhaps the inner engines are electric motors. So we'll go in, get her started up, and fly through Storm Bram, which should give you an idea of when this was recorded. Let me pull up the electronic flight bag. No. Aircraft. No, it's back. Flight perform. No. Keep clicking on that instead of checklist. Yeah. These are all good. Pre-flight gust lock. Release. Low voltage batteries. On. Emergency exits. Armed, yes. I feel, yeah, strobe lights are off. Probe heating. Yeah, we will. Well, actually, we'll get all the heats on. Yeah, hydraulic pumps. The fuel pumps are on. I need to check. Good. Our hydraulics are on. I mean, yeah, I'll take that. That's all good. Fuel quantity is fine. Altimeter is set. Pre-flight. Landing gear lever is down. Power levels are idle. Yeah, those are shut off. Hydraulic pumps, both are on. Parking brake is set, and the yaw damper is now on. Starting engines. Strobes on. Beacon on and nav on. High voltage batteries. Okay. On. On and guarded. And these are all good. Now, how's this? Camera. Reset position and external. Well, it's great that we have the electrics on. We do not, however, have our turbines. So, get those on. Be cruising at 20,000 feet. 20,000 feet. That's course, that's heading. Okay, that's all good. Flight director's on. Nav mode is on. Change ground. West IFR.
Aldergrove ground. Echo India Delta Papa Whiskey IFR to Cork. Ready to copy.
Echo India Delta Papa Whiskey is cleared to Cork Airport as filed runway 25. Climb and maintain 3,000. Expect flight level 2010 minutes after departure.
That's what the
Departure
start is
frequency is 119.875. Squawk tree 641.
there. Okay.
Cleared to Cork as filed runway 25. Climb and maintain 3,000. Expect flight level 20010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 119.875.
There, okay.
Squawk tree 641. Echo India Delta Papa Whiskey.
Delta Papa Whiskey readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.755 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Aldergrove ground. Echo India Delta Papa Whiskey with Alpha. Ready to taxi. IFR.
Echo India Delta Papa Whiskey. Taxi to and hold short of runway 25 via taxiway Lima Alpha Alpha 1 Alpha. Contact tower on 128.5 when ready.
Taxi. Hold short runway 25 via taxiway Lima Alpha. Alpha 1 Alpha. Delta Papa Whiskey.
Oop. Easy there. She's quite a speedy little thing. Quite nimble. Yeah, like I would see these things mostly used on the regional flights. That's clearly what they're designed for. Definitely interesting to see the electric motors being the ones equipped with the bigger propellers. I don't know if this is a case of you're getting the generators off of the engines to charge the batteries as well while it runs. I'm not fully sure of the design ethos of this particular bird. You can see we're kind of kicking up some dirt. In all honesty, I should probably set this to George Best Airport in the city, because that's the one that's more designed for these smaller turboprops and the like. Yeah, I assume due to batteries and stuff being at the back, well, and the cargo compartment, she's got a lot of fuselage in front of the wing. That's also why the rear gear are quite far back. So we don't have much of a worry of airstrike. Or airstrike? What's the word I'm looking for? Tail strike. Tune tower. Crest takeoff.
Aldergrove Tower. Echo India Delta Papa Whiskey at runway 25. Ready for departure. IFR to Cork.
Echo India Delta Papa Whiskey. QNH 980. Cleared for takeoff runway 25.
Great.
Cleared for takeoff runway 25. Echo India Delta Papa Whiskey.
I'm expecting we're going to have to struggle with some crosswinds as we're coming into Cork. But that's fine. Ooh. I'm having to yaw right and roll left so we don't tip. So I think we had a Bit of crosswind already. Gear up. Oh, yeah. I think we have a bit of crosswind, I say. Flaps up. Yeah, there isn't anything to actually adjust the speed, is there?
Delta Papa Whiskey, contact Scottish Center on 119.875. Good day.
119.875 for Delta Papa Whiskey.
Power the engine's back a little just so we're not massively overdoing it. Now we're climbing out. See you guys in Cork. Okay, guys, we're coming into Cork, and by the looks of it, we've got quite a bit of crosswind. What's that? Oh, that's Blarney Castle. Lovely. And yes, the two inboard engines, the electric ones, are off to conserve battery because we were running fairly low. However, we've got plenty of fuel, so I'm just going to unfeather them. And they'll very quickly come up to power. I'm just having them on just to have the excess of power needed to land and go around if needed. Quite a good view of Blarney there. But yeah, this is going to be fun. Also don't have approach mode. Let's step us down to... Yeah, no, we... At the time of recording, and since I'm using live weather, this applies for in the sim as well, we are experiencing a storm in Ireland called Storm Bran. And it is hitting this area quite hard. Oh, that's the Blackpool area there. We're going to be, given we're coming in from the north, we're going to be directly overflying Cork City. Yeah, that's why I wanted to have the electrics as well, to get that extra bit of oomph. Yeah, see, I mean, we've only got... I assume that's 17%. We're using a lot of fuel per hour, I assume? Okay, we're too high, so I'm going to... Hello? Thank you. See, I could try to do this from the cockpit, but the runway is behind the the pillar. Flaps full. Yeah, that's the kind of ring road around Cork. We're climbing. We don't want to be climbing. I'm diving at the ground, but I also need to go... I mean, again, the good thing is we've got two big electrics, which can give us a quick boost while the turbines take a little bit to spin up. Yeah, she doesn't have any speed brakes, so... Oy. Are we... Like, that can't have been a stall. I think we might have been hit with a bit of wind shear. Now, in the real world, if that happened to your plane, you'd go the fuck around and maybe divert to your alternate. I'm not doing that. And that is a perfect example of why the wind is so strong that it just fully tipped us over. So like that would be at least a severe incident. That's what happens when the crosswind too strong and oh my god. Okay. I'm pointing directly across the runway. That's a 30 knot crosswind. So yeah, this thing should not be flying in that weather. Alright, we'll get it. I'll get this bird taxied. Real quick. Yeah, saying we're not moving due to how strong the wind is. There are definitely flight cancellations out of Cork. Well, I will see you guys next time.